let's go quickly through what you think some of the key matchups are in this game. I'll go first.
Okay.
Let me go first. Quick
All right.
one. And
All right.
you call these mismatches or whatever, but matchups that are so glaring that they could determine the outcome. How about Aiden Hutchinson versus Colton McKivitz? I hate to always start with Colton McKivitz. I have nothing against him. He's not underperforming. He's just not really a starter, and he's starting for the best team in the league in the NFC. And he's going
Colton
against
McGivith.
Colton McTaketh, and he's going to be going up against Aiden Hutchinson, who's
Aiden Hutchinson.
quite good.
He's
so
his size.
I don't know. They really can't let McKivitz be one-on-one against this guy very much.
Yeah, this is going to be and that's the thing, right? There's going to be a huge feeling out process when this game starts, because they need to figure out if Colton can handle Aiden by himself. If Colton can figure out how to handle Aiden by himself at times, not like completely shut him down, you never know. That is where we'll see the emergence of George. If Aiden is dogging Colton, George is pretty much shut down for the day. They got to pick their spots. This is one of those games where near the third quarter, everybody's saying, "Where's George? How come we haven't heard from George? Why does George only have 3 catches or 3 targets in the game?" That's a big deal. Also, one thing that I know with Colton McKivitz is that he may not be polished, but he does have very good attributes. All right. He's got a huge frame. All right. He's got ridiculously strong hands. All right. At 6'6", 300 pounds, he can move. All right. He's very fast and agile, and he's nasty. So a lot of his toughness and his playing to the echo of the whistle, that stuff translates. And he's just nasty. He will get in the way. Another thing about offensive line, I hate to say it, but if we got you hand fighting, we're winning. We're winning. And Colton McKivitz he's long enough for that to happen. Now, this is the difference. He may have met a little bit of a mark, because Aiden Hutchinson is just as big as him, if not bigger. He's 6'7", 270. And I don't know how Colton McKivitz is going to deal with a body just as big as him, that can have the same stride frequency, that can get up the field just as quicker, and maybe even quicker, more of an athlete than you, right? At your size, and maybe a little bit more violent. So that's going to be a big matchup that I'm going to be looking to see with that you brought up. Also, something else that I'm going to want to be able to see is Brandon Ayuk versus Cam Sutton. They're going to try to do it. Cameron Sutton is one of their most, he struggles, all right? And not to just pick on him, Kendall Vildor, he struggles too. He's another guy that they picked up off of the heap, all right? So Brandon Ayuk versus Cam Sutton, you're going to be seeing Deebo Samuel against Kendall Vildor. That's going to be a matchup that I'm going to be looking to see. I'm not going to take any more, because I usually keep going without realizing you haven't said
it. Well, I mean, Amon-Ra St. Brown against Diamador Lenore seems to be the matchup of the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one. I mean, Lenore's been so good all year, but he's kind of been under the radar. He hasn't had to match up with the number 1 wide receiver on a team. That's been Trevarius, but that's a bad matchup for Trevarius. This is Lenore's matchup. And I kind of feel like he can, like, if he's on his if he's at his best, he can do his thing. Like, he can win the matchup, but he could also get smoked. Amon-Ra St. Brown's really good. So this is one. And then whoever's matching up with Sam Laporta, that guy's really freaking important. So I don't know whether it's Logan Ryan or Dyer Brown or Dre Greenlaw, depends on the call, but they're going to have a bunch of different ways to stop him. And then against the run, like Chase Young, they're coming for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs, he's coming to you. What are you going to do?
All right. Now I said 2, and then you took 3. Like,
yeah,
this is getting out of hand.
Sorry. My bad. That was greedy.
Kind of. Yeah, man. Like, I saw 2, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna chill.
He's going to stop at 2, and then I went to 3.
All right. Okay. So Nick Bosa and Penei Sewell.
Yeah.
That's going to be the matchup of all matchups. And then also, this isn't going to be a matchup, but there's no excuse for this if there is. Coyote Awasika is their backup guard, okay? And they lost basically an all-pro left guard. And they got a backup guard playing over Javon Hargraves. Javon Hargraves needs to have a day. They have a very good offensive line, especially in Frank Ragnow, who's ailing a couple of injuries, but he's very good. Javon Hargraves really has to exploit this backup left guard. All right. and Nick Bosa is going to have to really go hard against Penei Sewell. Those are going to be matchups in the trenches that I'm going to be looking to see really across the board. And honestly speaking, Taylor Decker is a solid left tackle. All right. And he's 6'7", 318, big, strong guy. Chase Young, we need to see it, man.
You want to get paid? Do it this weekend.
Yeah, we need to see it. You happy to be here, bro. That's why you bang, bang, 9 again. Yeah, I bet. We need to see it, bro. Something.